Thank you to Tina C. Here we got live police chases. Hit the thumbs up for them. We're going to go like this. Check to see if there's any audio. There's no audio at the moment. And I'm literally coming in the house. I got bags outside, the door open, so I'll be right back.
Traffic northbound on the 110, not as heavy as the southbound. Look at that move all the way across lanes and then back again toward the middle of the freeway. Wow, cutting that car off. Look at that move. Come back in tighter for you. Back across into the fast track lanes. I don't know. What do you think, Jim? Should we do it? Oh, look at that move right there, just missing that car. Wow. True. Yeah, he's done it before. Wait. Okay. Talking over with my pilot, Jim Pollard, on strategy for us to cover this pursuit. We cannot go in this area here that we're showing you. This is the 110 freeway. Between the 10 and the 105 freeway, LAX tower will not allow us through this airspace like we used to do. So we either have to stay put and hope that he comes back this way or go all the way around to Alameda to cover it. So for now, we're going to stay put and just track it with the camera as far as we can and see if he'll come back this way. In the meantime, CHP trying to get units in position to take over the pursuit. I don't see the ground units there. LAPD airship is.
What is up? What's up, everybody? We are live. Literally I was locked outside of my place. So my nephew was on his way to open the door, but it was taking a few minutes. And I get a text from our good friend Tina C. She's like, pursuit. So I popped the laptop on outside of the house and started setting everything up. By that time, my nephew opened the door. I came in here, bag still outside, door open, and we're on. So I went out and picked up the rest of my stuff, and we are home safe. This guy is flying. Heads up. Let's see, where are we? Figueroa. Fig. Located where? On Figueroa.
Try to pick him up here.
Bass player. 510. What's up, brother? Cheers to you. And we just finished a 2-hour show with SNX Radio on YouTube, Callie UFOs, and a big thank you to Callie. Let's see, how do we do it was a good show. Check it out if you missed it. It was an exciting one. Come on. Where are fireworks? Yes, thumbs up. There we are. Some fireworks for the show. It was a good one, and I appreciate the invite. Yeah, we talked quite a bit. It was interesting. Whole lot going on right now in the UFO world. I'm sure some of you are aware. Hey, you're the man, bass player 510. Appreciate you, brother. Cheers to you. It was a good, calm day at the shop, and it turned out to what happened? The chase is over. Did they cut it off? What happened? We'll get some details here. But it turned out to be a pretty good day towards the end. So if we're talking financially. Yeah, that's weird. Maybe the vehicle was going too crazy, but why would the news back off? I'm not sure. What's up, Ohio Grassman? Good to see you. We were in a speed chase a few minutes ago. I'm not sure what happened
Okay.
here. Let's see if any other channels are picking it up. Give me 1 second. We're gonna take a look around.
No frogs. No frogs.
Checking some other channels. See if they're broadcasting this.
Well, I'm listening now to the CHP. Talking to airship overhead. Might be on the 10 freeway.
Yeah, none of the normal stations. I wonder who's Fox isn't putting it
There
out. Let's
is
see.
an airship there. That is LAPD. There's the 10 freeway. We're looking at it from the south.
I see Smoking Scan is on it. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know if he lost them or what. What up, Diesel? We'll hang tight a little more and see if maybe they pick it back up. But I guess I might as well read the
I
latest
don't
Bigfoot
know.
report also while we're at it. Let's take a little ride on the chopper, see what happens, and then we'll switch gears here. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Looks like some
That's not
action
it.
here. Doesn't look like the vehicle though.
You see a LAPD airship out your side? Is he still
Hear the
going west?
chopper
Oh,
outside
I
right
see him.
here
He's
going
circling
by.
there.
All right, there's LAPD.
Whoa. Okay.
Don't tell me they did the under the bridge trick.
So he might have eyes on it.
Not very good air coverage. Yep.
Here we're looking at the East LA interchange, everybody. And once again, thank you for
Looking at
joining us on
East
the web.
LA.
We are looking for a dark sedan that LAPD was chasing.
Yeah,
It's
they
a stolen
lost it.
vehicle. Which way did he go? Oh, he's northbound 5. Okay. Go ahead.
Can't even get it to rain.
Is this airship talking to you, Jim? LAPD airship might have it northbound 5 from the 10. We're following them. Here's the airship now. CHP Air has the vehicle.
Sorry, I'm trying to make it rain up in the club.
I think it's back towards downtown. Let me see what that airship is.
Make it rain.
Okay, I see the airship. It's on. I went into a parking structure. It's a fixed wing overhead, about 11 o'clock. Okay.
And I got the volume all the way turned up, so I don't know. It sounds pretty low. And looks like we're just wandering around now. I don't know, but it looks like LAPD was on something. It's weird. Haha. The airships.
Copy that.
Yeah. Can't figure out what's happening. Maybe we'll get another one. Actually, there was three. Oh, here we go. Gerald just sent. Yeah, Gerald just sent the text. Okay. There was three speed chases last night. There was footage of one of them, and that one ended. You know, our shop is on Olympic Boulevard. We're on East Olympic. This one ended on the west side of Olympic, near Western and Olympic. So, see, I'll try and pull that up. And then there was two other ones, and that was all overnight, so no coverage really. And I got the Citizen app reports here. Let's try. Is it over? Let's see. 1 second. All right, that's over. So we're gonna switch gears. Let's do this. Give me 1 second. We got a Bigfoot report off the Bigfoot mapping project, so we'll get that in also. But really quick, let's go check on the eagles. All right. We're going to pull up the Eagle Cam for a little bit, and then I'm going to try and look for something here. One of last night's incidences. Maybe I'll just go to my history. And how's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully, well. Again, we're just kind of breaking this. It was a quick speed chase. We got some of it, and it looks like they might have either lost the suspect or called it off. Again, thank you to Coley over at SNX Radio tonight for the invite. It was a good show. Here we go. Nope. Where'd you go? Dang it. All of a sudden, I can't find it. uh, well, here, we'll do this. Let's see. It's actually going to play another one. I'm going to give it another shot, see if I could find it. Yeah, it's got to be from last night's videos. Let's see. It's going to be a no-go. Here it is. All right. This was last night. All right. This is KTLA channel 5.
A pursuit suspect is in custody after a fiery crash in Koreatown. This happened around 11:30 last night on Olympic Boulevard, just west of Western Avenue. The suspect's car rolled over and caught fire. It's not known if the suspect ran from the burning car or was pulled out by officers. He was taken into custody, taken to a hospital in unknown condition. It's unclear what led to the pursuit.
So that was last night. Again on Olympic, and our shop is on Olympic, but that was more on the west, heading towards the west side of town. And let's just go ahead and get this Bigfoot reported since Tate Hieronymus is up in here. What's up, Tate? We got a Bigfoot report for you, Tate. Don't worry. And Elder Medicine Bear Claw, blessings to you. Just stopping in to give support. Yes, thank you, and it was good chatting with you last night. And thank you for your help. And I'm not sure if hopefully you got a hold of the fountains. They are in the chat, and I'm excited for our little deal there. Yeah, we got a little secret thing going on here between Elder Medicine Bear Claw and Midwest Night Watchers, Chiro Sounds. And yeah, let's get into this Bigfoot report here. This was at it. So last night, let's see. Looks like they took. All right, yeah. We last night we did this New York report, so that's turned blue. We touched on Michigan, Indiana, so you could check out last night's live stream. And then today there was a report added to Washington State, right near the border of Oregon. So Tate, you might be familiar with the area. I'm not sure. There's a Columbia. Is that the Columbia River? Yep. Big old Columbia River there. A lot of activity reports around that area. You can see some other, like a red Sasquatch there. It's pretty colorful. Let's see what this report says. It says 4/26/25. So that's last year, 9:40 a.m. We got a vocalization on this one, and it says on the night of April 25th, 26th, 2025, our team at PNW Bigfoot Search heard what appeared to be an owl in the area, only it sounded off and appeared to be a mimic of an owl hoot. We've heard that a lot. The people mentioned the 800-pound owl, right? While we listened throughout the night, we also heard a guttural sound that mimicked the sound of a large engine. Interesting. We've heard that different machinery being possibly mimicked, chainsaws, big rig trucks, you name it, trains. Are they really doing that? Who knows? Could they really do that? Who knows? We've heard that they could that they're ventriloquists as well. Who knows? Makes me wonder. I would like to hope so. That'd be pretty cool. Ventriloquist Bigfoot. So this sound came from an area with zero roads and was definitely not an engine. The sound occurred multiple times throughout the night, causing dogs at camp to bark and appear scared. That's interesting. The morning of April 26, 2025, at about 09:10 hours, we walked the riverbank of the Little White Salmon River and located a footprint. The footprint measured 13 and a half inches from heel to toe and 7.5 inches across from the smallest toe to the big toe. The same weekend, Salish Sasquatch, John and Sarah Brown, who actually I got to meet this time around, peace to them, recorded vocalizations from their campsite about 4.5 miles from where we located the track. All information compiled led us to believe this is a genuine Sasquatch track. The track appeared to be following a cow and calf elk herd going through the area the same night. We heard multiple strange sounds and possible wildlife mimics. This track was pursuing the elk at a slow pace. The elk were not grazing and did not feel threatened based on their tracks and direction of travel. So I'm sure you could probably make that out, right? If they were running or something, the prints would probably be looking a little different than just normal, maybe walking, and color is unknown. Website is www.pnwbigfootsearch.com. So we'll look at that site at some point and check it out, see what's going on there. Interesting that they mentioned Salish Sasquatch as well. And yeah, that's about it there. And I'll refresh the site just to see if anything else pops up. That's always a possibility. And we'll scan around the planet right quick. We read this report out of Mali, which we don't think is African. And we'll go ahead and hop on over to the BFRO right quick just to see if anything else has popped in. Again, thank you. P&W Rush, where this report at? Give me 1 second, brother. I got you. Let's look that up. I'm glad I looked at the chat really quick there. And let's drop the squatch and find out. Welcome to anyone else coming in. Yeah, we were checking out a speed chase that ended up, I don't know, being called off, or maybe it got too crazy and they got away. So I see a big Cedars County Park a little below that. There's an Oklahoma road here. Little White Salmon River is popping up there. I see a Berry Creek on this side. So Little White Salmon River popping up again. And let's drop it a little further, see if anything else shows. Nope, not really. And while we're at it, we could check out this other red Squatch report up here. Whoops, that's a diamond. It's a frog. So these little diamonds here are either plant life or animal life, I think wildlife. So this one says 7/3/23, 5:20 p.m. And it did vocalize also. And it says we arrived at our campground, got set up, and then took a walk down a country road. There was only maybe 2 other campsites with people in it. And when we got back from our walk, we heard quite a large tree fall down. Hmm. There was absolutely no wind at all and maybe 80 degrees outside. The other campers heard it too, and we went to investigate. We found what we thought was a tree, but that's all. Later that evening, we heard we heard tree knocking, sorry, and slight whoops coming from the forest. No sightings though, but a definite presence. So that's 2023. And here's NFD Road 18, again, Little White Salmon River, Oklahoma Road. So I guess if you follow that Oklahoma, I wonder if you follow that Oklahoma road. Yeah, it's right here. Look, that's the road there. And right about there is that other report. Could be the same Sasquatch. Who knows? You never know. But that's interesting to see that report nearby. Some other historical reports, the yellow ones there. And let's jump in the chat really quick. Let's see. What's the chat say? Oh, darn, did I? I had the BFRO website the whole time, it looked like. Sorry about that. Here, I could drop that really quick for you all. Show you really quick once again. Yeah, I've done that before. It happens. So here's the report we just read, the latest report, the green one. Here's Oklahoma Road, Little White Salmon River, right there. And so if you follow the road right here, Oklahoma Road, and it leads you to that other report from 2023. And there you got that NFD Road 18 that connects to Oklahoma as well. And again, the Little White Salmon River here. So Washington State, there you have it. And yes, I was going to hop over to BFRO right quick just to see what's popping over there. Yeah, no new reports over here. So, boom. And there's probably some other stuff I'd like to get into, but we won't. I'm ready for a break tonight. And I'm sure you are as well. Let's see. Diesel sharing a link there. Thank you, I was going to say Sasquatch in New Jersey. Diesel in New Jersey. What up, Rich Shot tapping in? Did you check out the chase earlier, brother? Is Lukem Skookum here to spook him? What's up, Lukem? And let's see, Spider Bite, what up? The eucalyptus, let's see. The eucalyptus trees in the Australian bush are often dropping big boughs. Did I read that right? And limbs. It's a noise that breaks the silence. Yeah, I've heard it. I've heard it happen to before too. Even with Tate, if Tate's still in the chat, we were in a area near Bluff Creek and actually seen a piece of a like a dead tree fall. It was pretty loud and yeah, we like seen it drop too. It was weird, but it had just sprinkled, I believe. Got your text. Was gonna send you. He was still missing. Didn't see the reward. Yes. So I brought up a missing persons case out of Humboldt County near the Burnt Ranch area. And I shared that with Juliana in the chat. Welcome, Juliana. Juliana, we did a 2-hour show with Coley UFOs, SNX Radio on YouTube tonight from the shop. So that was exciting. Not sure if you caught that. So putting it out there if anyone wants to check that out. And yeah, so I don't know any details of this missing person. I just got notified through Redheaded Black Belt, and I thought I'd share that out to some of our locals up in that area. Maybe we'll get some more information. Muschetti in La Casa. Yeah, man, I'm crashing. All right, yeah, that's time to get some rest. Yeah, Tate's here. Yeah, remember that it was you and Mike. Man, I'm forgetting things today. I'm trying to remember Mike's last name, but yeah, I don't know if you remember that. But it was most likely maybe due to the rain. Great show tonight. Appreciate it, brother P&W Rush. And we'll be in touch, man. Let's set something up. Maybe Tate, we could have Tate come back, maybe talk about some things, maybe give us some updates. And let's line some things up, folks. I want to get 2:42 p.m. there. Right on. Enjoy the day. Spider Bite, thank you for stopping by. Poncho Zorch up in the house. You missed it. Did you miss the speed chase, brother? We had a little bit of a chase earlier. That's why we're here live. And I want to thank everyone for coming through and hanging out. Blazer MT, I miss Burgerville. Uh-oh, what happened? P&W Rush says I was up in Rhododendron last month checking out the Salmon River. Interesting. Cool. And again, thank you. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap this one up. See y'all on the rebound. Yeah, the shop is open tomorrow. So tap in and maybe we'll go live. Maybe if we get a chance, we will chop it up again. Maybe Tate will jump on. Who knows? There's a shop address. All right. Much love, y'all. Take care. We out.